Good morning, guys. Hey, Avery. Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new to the vlog, my name is Precious and I am an ER doctor in Atlanta and a new mom. I make lifestyle videos and videos surrounding my career. So if you're new, make sure to follow along. So it is Saturday morning. I had a 3-day weekend actually. It's so nice out. It's kind of turned into fall weather, but it's kind of been warm the past few days. It's just me and Avery this weekend. Stanley's out of town this weekend. I'm just getting our day started, making some breakfast. I made a smoothie. I have some waffle with some Greek yogurt, strawberries, and granola here. And then for Avery, we have some Greek yogurt, some peanut butter, and some mashed bananas. So yeah, we're about to get our day started. Today, actually having a play day, Avery's first play day. My friend from med school, she's coming over with her baby who's 9 months. So I'm gonna hang out with them today. Halloween is next week. I was looking into like if there's any fall festivals going on this weekend. There is a couple. So plus or minus, I'm going to that. I'll see. I'll look more into that. But I do have some errands to run, some returns to make. Need to pick up some clothes from the tailor. Should be overall a chill weekend though. And I'm all about multitasking. We eat together. Ever since we got a new Ninja blender and switched to the one where it's like the single cups, man, I'm making like smoothies daily because the cleanup process is just so much easier as opposed to using the big bulky blender. Everything just fits into this one, measure the exact size, then you have the cup on the go. Definitely a game changer. Is taking a nap. Play date is around 12, so hopefully she'll sleep for like 2 hours. She's taking a nap over there. I'm just gonna grab a few things to take downstairs, a few toys. So I flat ironed my hair a couple weeks ago. This is the first time I got a silk press since like high school. So I got a trim, flat ironed it, and it was nice to just have it out, wear it straight. I haven't worn it like that in a long time, my natural hair at least, but I need to wash it this week and then figure out what to do with it next. I'm going to Panama in a couple of weeks with my friends, taking a girls trip, and so I need to figure out what I'm going to do. Probably some braids, thinking about some cornrows for that trip. Well, all of that playtime wore Avery out. She is napping again. It's about 3 o'clock. My friend just left about half an hour ago, so I'm gonna wait until Avery wakes up and then we're gonna head out and run some errands. I have these heels from Nordstrom that I ordered. They're a little too small, so I'm gonna exchange those. And then there was this cute little bunny costume that we ordered for Avery for Halloween, just to, you know, just sit at home and take pictures. They completely just sent like the wrong outfit, so I'm just gonna return that. And then there's these pants that I got from Zara, which were a little bit too long. I took them to the tailor. I need to pick those up today. Ooh. Gonna have to reprint this. My goodness, shipping label is completely messed up. All right, we are ready to head out. These are I got some Steve Madden heels from Nordstrom, the leopard print. super cute. I got my regular size 8.5, but they're small, so I'm just gonna size up half the size and get a 9. So I'm gonna exchange that. I need to reprint the return label though. And then here's the FedEx return, and then I need to go to UPS to drop this Amazon package off. This is the wrong costume. Let's see, usually when I have multiple places to stop, I do not bring Avery because it's just a hassle, the car seat, the stroller, this, that, but usually she just stays somewhere with her dad. But since it's just me and her this weekend, she is coming along. So I think battery's about to die. So I think I just may take the carrier, make it a little easy for myself. And instead of taking around a diaper bag, just added some wipes and a diaper there, and we should be good to go. Y'all can see the time, 3:52, and they close about 4 o'clock. Lord, cutting it close. We made it.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I sent something to you.
Please.
We're all set. I gave it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hi. Okay, sure. Oh.
We're old.
All right, so these are the cargo pants. So just took it up a little bit because they were too long, high-waisted, pretty much floor length. Hey, what is it? All right, let's get out of here. Anyways, I like the length now. On to the next stop. We're out of here. Alrighty. Somebody's fussy. We got one more stop for this FedEx drop off, and then we're heading home. Thank you. We're headed home, baby. I don't know why I wore this sweater. It is warm out here. It's warm. Look at your little teeth. Avery thinks something is so funny. All right, guys, let's chit chat. Let's catch up. I think the last video, I was just starting my new job, and so I was talking about that. I think it was, at that point, I was just at one hospital, but the group that I'm in covers 3 different hospitals, so now I've kind of been at all 3, and I'm getting a feel of all 3. And I've been enjoying it, you know, the new workplace that I'm in. I can't tell you enough, like, the short commute just changes, 1, quality of life, 2, like the work-life balance aspect, like not being on the road for 2 hours, literally leaving, for one of the places is 7 minutes from my house, so literally leaving like 15 minutes before my shift start, like just more time at home, less time off the road. That makes a difference. And I run out of space on this SD card. But not only the commute, the actual workplace, like the actual ER, I enjoy working in, because a couple of the sites, they're just very efficient, and it just makes for a better work day when things just run smoothly in the ED. So like I said, yeah, been enjoying my new workplace, and I also like the fact that you can kind of determine how much or how little you want to work. It's 1099, meaning you're independent contractor, so full-time is considered 120 hours, which is about 12 shifts a month, because they're mainly 10-hour shifts. But if you want to work less than that, you're able to do that. Like for example, in certain months, if you want to work 10 shifts, or if you want to work, you know, 110 hours or 90 hours, you can do that. But at the same time, when you work, you get paid because it's hourly. So if you're choosing to work less that month, you will get paid less that month, if that makes sense. So there's a balance, but I just like the flexibility of being able to choose how much or how little I like to work. So currently I am doing 12 shifts a month, which comes out to about 120 hours, just depending on which sites that I'm working at. A couple of the sites have residency programs, so sometimes we do work with residents. They are off-service residents, so not emergency medicine residents. One of the sites is like family medicine residents that rotate down in the ER. Another site is internal medicine residents that rotate down. So it's nice to be able to work with residents, especially if it's a busy shift, and, you know, just having that extra help. That's nice. So overall, work is going good. I am happy where I'm at as far as work is concerned. What else? So Avery is 7.5 months now. Looking at me. 7.5 months now. What state? What is she doing? She's eating solids. She's been eating solids for a little while now. Doing good with that. Mainly like purees, and we're like starting to do more textured kind of foods. Not really doing the baby-led weaning thing where you're giving them just regular food out the gate, but we are increasing like the different kind of textures and things like that, and going beyond the purees. And she's been enjoying food. She loves to eat. She definitely loves to eat. She still loves her milk too. Still breastfeeding at this point, and breastfeeding is going well. There sometimes it's tough at work, pumping and all of that, but it's going. There's been like some changes in like supply. Like a couple of weeks ago I was like, oh no, it's like a supply dip. Ended up like switching out my pump parts because I had not switched them out in several months, and that did make a difference. Not quite the supply that I used to have though, and that could be because she's just kind of eating less, like eating more solids and a little less milk. But I'm thankful that, you know, in the beginning when I was on maternity leave for like almost 4 months, I was able to build up a freezer stash. So any day at work where I don't pump enough for her to have the next day that I'm working, there's always some in the freezer that I could just bring out for the time that I'm away. It's so funny, like when I had her earlier in the year, I was thinking, okay, this year not really gonna travel anywhere with the new baby and all that, but we've been able to go on a few trips so far. In July we went to Asheville for Stanley's birthday weekend, had a good time there. Was it October? Earlier in October or September, we went to Chicago. That was a great trip. This was my second time in Chicago. The first time was I had 2 residency interviews there, so really didn't like explore and all that, but we spent 4 days there, had a great time. Like I mentioned, I'm going to Panama, South America, not Florida. We're going to Panama. It's actually a birthday trip, so I'm going with a couple of my friends in November, mid-November. And then Stanley, me and Avery are gonna do a trip to Cabo, Mexico, like first week in December. And then next year, just finished getting passports. Got Avery's Nigerian passport. I updated mine. I had to do a name change on it. So we're going to Nigeria next spring after Avery turns 1. So a few trips to look forward to. Oh, and also my co-resident, he is having a destination wedding next summer in Antigua. So Stanley, Avery, and I are going to that. Definitely looking forward to that trip because it's also going to be kind of like a resident. I just have to clear this SIM card out. But I was saying, yeah, it's going to be like a little residency reunion. So looking forward to that trip next year as well. So it's a little past 6 o'clock. I'm about to do some online shopping. I've been looking for some Adidas, some Sambas. It's hard finding like the specific colorway that I want. So I've been looking on different websites and all that. So I'm going to continue my search this evening and hopefully I will find something. So my sister just sent me a link to these, and something along this line as far as color pattern is actually what I've been looking for. This color is really nice. Now, let's see if they actually have my size. They didn't have my size in those. If this didn't have the orange stripe, this could have been an option, but don't absolutely love them. So I got S&S for the first time instead of gel. At first I was like, oh, I'm loving it. These are so much stronger. Avery. but two of my nails just broke. Like, what? I need to go fix that. But I was trying to get away from gel because my nails are just so weak with it. So I'm like, SNS could be an option. I don't know why those two nails just broke. We're gonna wrap it up over here. Bath time and go to sleep. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Night night. Up. Pick out a book. Which one? ABCs of Love. What do you think about this one? Should we read this tonight? Alright, come on. ABCs of Love. A is for always. That's how long I'll love you for. B is for bear hug. To show I love you more. C is for cherish. Looking after one another. Alright, it is 8:45. Avery is asleep for the night, so time to just wind down. I actually just noticed the two broken nails that I had were actually not my real nails. So two of my nails were shorter because they had previously broke with the gel polish, so they had to add on two nails, and those were the ones that broke. So I still have faith in SNS, that they will not, that they are stronger and just better than gel essentially. But anywho, let's talk about this season of Love is Blind. Love is Blind DC. Lord. So no, the season is over. Just waiting for the reunion to come out next week. But this season was just messy. Like, you can tell season after season, a lot of people are not really coming on there for love. Can we talk about Hannah and Nick? Hannah was abusive, emotionally, verbally. Like, she, in my opinion, was the villain of the season. And then Tyler and Ashley, there was something about him that kind of just seemed too good to be true. Like, he was saying all the right things, and then come to find out, like, it wasn't revealed on the show, but well, he mentioned the sperm babies, but his baby mom came out on Instagram and said those are his kids. Like, he is in the kid's life, which is just wild. Like, he presented it as, you know, sperm babies. So I wonder if he's even gonna show up to the reunion. I wouldn't. Like, I would not show up after such deceit, such lies. Like, you disowned your kids. So yeah, Tyler and Ashley, that's a mess. Hannah and Nick, that's a mess. Steven and Monica, also a mess. You know, it's funny, Monica lucked out because she would have been looking like the bad guy in the relationship if it wasn't for Steven ended up being caught cheating, because she was not doing him right. Like, that relationship was just off to me. Who else? Tim, and I can't even think of the girl's name. From the reveal, I knew it wasn't gonna work. She didn't look like she was feeling him. Their energy together was just off, and I felt like after that big argument that they had in Mexico, I felt like he was done. He pretty much was, but she was like, let's give it a chance. And so I felt like he kind of just rolled with it, but I felt like he was done after that argument, because apparently she was put, like, we didn't see it on camera, but apparently she was putting hands in his face and stuff like that. So the whole season was a mess. Garrett and Taylor were my favorite. They were definitely my favorite from the beginning. You could tell their connection. But overall, this season was just super messy. But I'm looking forward to the reunion next week. Hopefully Nick and Vanessa ask the right questions, because oftentimes on the reunions, they never even get to the nitty gritty, the details, the things that we want to know. So hopefully they address the right things on the reunion next week. But anywho, I'm just going to chill for the rest of the evening, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday morning. Just got to brunch with Avery. Just doing a quick brunch at First Watch. It's usually my go-to for a quick brunch. She actually fell asleep on the way, so let me see if I can get her out without waking her up. So yesterday was all nice and sunny, like 70s, 80s. Today is definitely feeling and looking like fall. Yum yum. Got the superfoods bowl, which is chia pudding, and an omelet, kale tonic, green juice. Still sleeping. Alrighty, brunch was delish. I am full. Avery is awake, napped for about an hour. And we are gonna head home. Stanley lands later this afternoon. We are ready for him to come home. Hasn't been a rough weekend of solo parenting, but you know, when you have a second set of hands, you can just rest and chill out for a little bit. So looking forward to that when he gets back this afternoon. I was saying, it is a nice fall day. I mean, I enjoy the warmth that we had yesterday, but it is nice to feel like the seasons are actually changing as well. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the vlog up. I had a 3-day weekend. Next week of work is gonna be rough. I'm on nights. I'm doing 5 nights, not all 5 in a row, but it's the end of a 1 month and then going into a new month, end of October, beginning of November. So I finish off with 2 nights and then off for a few days and then 3 nights to start the month. So yeah, got some food on my shirt. But yeah, I've never been a fan of nights. Nights are really rough. Nights are really rough. But we will make it through. Maybe I'll vlog my week of nights next week. So if you enjoyed this vlog, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.